Okay, Theo's expecting me within the hour.
The Pine Barrens is a good place for an ambush.
But look, we need to get going.
You're not going anywhere.
How can you be sure that Sean has turned?
It's a simple deduction. Mr. Morgan knows that I'm the Balkan. He needs to work with someone from within the organization. He and Sean are both missing from the wedding, according to my source. And Sean has just suggested that we meet at the Pine Barrens. Don't look now, but I'm being set up for an ambush.
I assume we'll have to deal with Jason and let Brenda and Sonny enjoy their wedding.
Assume nothing, darling.
In the joyful spirit of this wedding, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Sonny Corinthos.
Mom, are you okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go.
Wasn't that the most romantic wedding ever?
I tell you this wedding was going to happen.
Yes, you were the best maid of honor ever.
Thank you. You're the best bride
please
ever.
hug my husband.
You were the best groom ever.
Hey, my mother would hate that she missed this wedding. I know, and as your godmother, I insist that you text her a bunch of photos until I can get a chance to call her.
Congratulations to both.
Thanks.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Look, I told the truth as I knew it. Your dad made a decision, now we all have to live with it.
Love you both.
Oh, I love you too.
I knew you'd try to pull something like this.
I bet you're all kinds of disappointed it didn't work.
Son, am I grandma or not?
I never slept with Brenda. I said I was the father to protect her. I gave up my rights, and I thought that was going to be the end of it.
Dante, do not lie to me about this.
I swear to you, Ma, I did not sleep with her, okay? I'd never walk away from my own child. You know that. My biggest mistake was turning this whole thing into a secret.
Okay, look, I understand a woman feeling that she needs to lie to protect her own child. Okay, but I still think that your new stepmother took a terrible advantage of you.
I'd best get back to the wedding. My absence will be conspicuous.
I agree.
I doubt anyone missed me at the ceremony. I will be the loyal and contrite friend at the reception.
That will be very effective.
Theo, I'm sorry. I should have told you about this long ago. I wanted to avoid causing you pain, as always. Your health is so precarious. I just wanted to avoid you going through the shock of finding out Brenda had miscarried our grandchild.
I understand.
I hate leaving you here. This place is so dank and musty.
Oh, caves are very effective hiding places. I'm fine.
Well, when this is all over, let's go someplace warm and tropical.
Hurry along. You provide the diversion at the wedding reception, and I will take care of everything and everyone else.
You and Theo could be setting me up.
I botched the job. Brenda's a married woman instead of being tied up with them both waiting for Theo. He's gonna want to make me pay for that.
But why should we trust you?
I have a code. I missed the objective to avoid making your friend Carly a witness. I've helped your little sister Molly, and since you won't let me walk, it's to my advantage to help you get Theo.
Okay, Theo is not going to show up to Pine Barrens without a lot of firepower. And this guy could turn on you at any second.
I understand that. But if we act fast, we can grab Theo and this whole thing's gonna be over with. And right now, I'm willing to take that risk.
Fine, Jason. If that's how you want to play it, that's fine.
Anything goes wrong, you're dead.
You hiding out from the wedding?
Just couldn't put myself through it. I got invited as a courtesy to Robin. She's the matron of honor. But I have to lie enough for professional reasons. I don't really see a reason to rejoice that Brenda finally got her man.
So, you're ducking Spinelli?
You always understood me a teeny bit too well.
Back at you.
I really can't sit there and watch Spinelli moon over Brenda after he's been waiting on her hand and foot for months. Not that she appreciates it.
Am I sensing a hint of jealousy?
Not jealousy. Maybe regret that I made such a mess of our non-marriage. But I'm with Matt now, and we're doing really good. I don't want to rub that in Spinelli's face.
You're a kind person, Maxie. You always have been.
Let's not get too carried away. I still can't stand Brenda. Robin thinks that Brenda and Sonny have this great love that can't be denied. Whatever, as long as it keeps her distracted from Patrick and that bitch from hell.
Lisa just wants what she wants. Can't fault her for that, can you?
I'm sorry, are you defending her?
That's good.
Yeah. Well, no reason not to enjoy the party. How long do you think they're going to open those doors and we can have some cake? Hopefully soon. I know, right?
You should have come to me the minute you found out you were in trouble, Brenda. The family would have helped. You certainly didn't need to depend on Dante Falconieri, for God's sake.
End word. Well, it's over now. Anyway, I don't want to think about anything else right now other than being Sonny's wife. Happy tears for Lila, just
That's
like she
right.
wanted.
That's hers.
Look, if you are beating yourself up for what happened in there, I want you to stop.
The truth has come to light, but Jacob wonders if any of us are better for it.
Sometimes you can't save people from themselves. I told Sonny the truth. He wanted Brenda. He still married her. Fine. He has to deal with the rude awakening.
So you see no chance of happiness?
No. Have you seen Jason? I think he slipped out during the ceremony.
Yeah, as did First Samantha. I fear that beneath the veneer of wedding celebration, all is not well.
Well, pal, I have to say you handled the fireworks from your ex and all the other surprises with a lot of class. And you have a beautiful wife, and the wedding was terrific.
You knew Carly was planning from the beginning, didn't you? But you know what? You were trying to tell me, but I just...
No, you didn't want to hear it, and I understand that's your prerogative, so...
Well, she failed anyway, so it doesn't matter. We got married. We're going to stay married for the rest of our lives. Right, honey?
Very nice. Congratulations to both of you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
So did you really know all about that before the wedding?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And did it occur to you to mention anything to loot?
Look, it's not my place in life to run around preempting my adult children's possible heartbreaks.
Well, is she? Because he's the Corinthos in Dante. Once a liar, always a liar.
No, well, don't get your hopes up. She's got a marshmallow heart. With just the right sob story, she could be back in his arms.
Is that the technique you use with me?
So were you ever planning on telling me?
Would you believe me if I did? I confronted Brenda before the ceremony. She had every opportunity to leave. No one ever had to know the truth.
No, I'm glad I know. I just need to figure out what I want to do.
At least no one can accuse this family of being boring.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of drama. Well, I think that's what made the wedding so beautiful. I mean, the terrible revelation, the bride storming out, the groom opening his heart up to her right in front of everyone. All the while knowing that the real danger is almost completely over.
That's right. What do you mean, danger?
Well, just that we shouldn't worry about danger after such a perfect wedding.
Because we're all here together now. And we're family. Maybe.
All right, sorry everybody for waiting.
Yes, please join us for the reception.
Yeah. Somebody's coming behind you right now.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi. If Jacko could offer his sincerest congratulations.
Can you make it fast?
Hey.
I'm just...
Thank you, Spinelli. Thank you so much for helping with the wedding. Don't tell Carol I said this, but I'm so happy that you hired her. She turned out perfect.
In the words of Lord Byron.
Oh, good.
Above all pain, yet pitying all distress. At once such majesty with sweetness blending, I worship more, but cannot love thee less.
Is that it? I'm just curious.
May your love always be stronger than anger, especially towards those who, even with the best of intentions, sought to thwart your union.
Wait, what was that other? Did you just defend Carly?
Okay, the truth had to come out. We're gonna get through that, get past it, move on.
I wish many years of joy to the triumphantly wed Mr. and Mrs. Sir. Huzzah. Okay.
He is funny. I mean, he will be the only thing I'm gonna miss about moving to Jason's penthouse.
I'm gonna ask him to move in with us, I think, at the Woods.
No, you want to scare your husband? I was going to do. Look at this.
Wow, it looks perfect. Oh my gosh.
So, what did you think of the wedding?
Oh, well, at least they'll remember it, which is more than I can say for my and myself.
You don't remember your own wedding?
Well, only bits and pieces. You know, we were in Vegas, after all. We were just supposed to chaperone Luke and Tracy to the altar, and...
Isn't that a little unnerving?
No. But I do vaguely recall propping Luke up and saying I do for him, and I guess Maya did the same thing with Tracy, and, well, the Reverend got confused, put the wrong names on the certificate. So...
Well, can't you get it, like, annulled?
Yeah, we were going to, but then Edward approached us with this offer. If we stay married for a year, we get to split $1 million.
Wow. Why would he do that?
Well, he wants to groom me to take over ELQ, but it's not going to happen. Corporate plunder is not really my thing. But Maya could use some money to pay off her student loans, help her sister out, so happy to help.
Oh, that's nice of you to stay married to a woman you don't really love.
You know, it's okay to cry at weddings. You don't have to hide out here.
Well, I'm the matron of honor, you know. I'm supposed to be the one that holds it together.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. I can't help myself. I cry at weddings.
Well, it runs in the family because I remember your mom bawling her eyes out at our first wedding.
I know she did. And after that long delay when I was waiting for you, and everyone else had decided that you weren't going to show up, I knew that you would. And then Emma had to make her grand entrance. I guess she didn't want to miss the wedding either.
Yeah, that grand entrance on our real wedding. They're the best days of my life.
Me too. I mean, I couldn't believe it. My dad walked me down the aisle and you looked exceptionally handsome. That was a perfect day.
Robin, are you sorry that you married me?
You know, Lisa's not the first woman to go after a married man. You know a thing or two about that, right?
So I went after Lucky in another life. I didn't boil Cam's toy in a beaker. And I didn't push Elizabeth down a well.
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that Lisa has her side of the story. She's in love with Patrick. Patrick knew that. He slept with her and then he dumped her.
Are you insane? Lisa should be locked up.
Lisa's only crime is falling in love with the wrong man like my sister did. And she died for it. I'd hate to see the same thing happen to Lisa.
Come on, Johnny. I've been accused of doing some really bad things in my life, but Lisa makes me look like an amateur. I mean, she's obsessed with Patrick. She will do whatever it takes to get Robin out of the way. She's really smart, and she knows how to cover her tracks. That's why she hasn't been caught yet.
Tell one more lie about me, Maxie. Go ahead. I'll make sure you regret it.
You know, the gun isn't really necessary.
Yeah, well, we don't have time for you to try and take me hostage again because I'd have to blow your brains out. Unless, of course, Jason got to you first, and that would really slow us down.
You're a pretty impressive team.
Thank you. Hey, listen, I just need 2 seconds so I can change. I can't go running around there in heels.
No, I need you at the wedding.
Wait, what are you talking about? We're backing Theo into a corner. You can't go into it with a guy who switched sides a half hour ago.
I know, but I need someone I can trust to keep an eye on things at the reception.
Jason, there's wall-to-wall security there. You're the one that needs backup. Come on, we gotta stick together on this.
Feeling better?
I think the shock of sudden almost grandmahood is just starting to wear off.
Well, if it had been true, you'd be the most gorgeous grandma ever.
Lila would love this.
Well, Sonny and I are going to be just as happy as you and Lila were forever.
I hope so.
Yeah, we're about to take the first official family photos. Come on.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
So, how long you give it?
I'd end this debacle this instant if I could. That gangster is going to be the end of Brenda, trust me.
Lulu's the one I'm worried about.
Oh, she's a Spencer. She can take care of herself.
You sound like Luke.
Well, that was uncalled for.
Wow.
Hey, beautiful cake. And you are an absolute beautiful bride.
Oh, thanks for coming.
I wish you every happiness. I really mean that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
You leaving?
No, I'm waiting for the wedding cake. And I thought I'd stay so you could thank me. Sean could be leading you into an ambush.
Yeah, but why should you be put in danger?
Jason, I have a really strong feeling we should stick together on this.
Covering the wedding, I can focus. There's no way I'm going to give Theo the opportunity to take you out.
Fine. I'll go to the wedding. Be careful.
I will. Let's go.
Jason? See you soon.
Did it ever occur to you to bring that document to me when you found it?
I almost did.
Right. When you'd come to me and tell me, you know, not to marry Brenda, and you would be clutching your purse like you had a gun in there and you wanted to shoot me.
I went to Brenda instead. I gave her the option of leaving.
I'm so glad you did.
Well, as long as you're happy.
Hey, come on, you know me.
I do. I really want you to be happy. Yes, of course.
Even if being happy means being with Brenda.
Okay, I said I want you to be happy. Let's not push it.
Okay, you know what? You made it possible for me and Brenda to get married without any secrets. So for that, I thank you.
Oh, he's so lucky to have you for a son. I loved your speech.
Thank you. You're gonna be the coolest stepmom ever.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, hi, I'll be back, you guys. Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is so wonderful. You've helped children all over the world, and now you have your own family.
Yeah.
I am really sorry that I tried to prevent this wedding from taking place. And I hope we can be friends again one day.
Oh, what are you talking about? We're friends now. It's just that, this marriage was inevitable. So, anyway, if Sonny and I could survive you and Carly, that means we can survive anything, right?
Oh, am I totally insane? I see you kissing and making up with Caroline.
No.
Was that the kiss of death then?
Could be. No, you know what? Carly's who she is. She's not going to change. It's time to just move on.
Well, you're more forgiving than I'd be. Are you turning Buddhist?
For a second, I almost lost it. But then when Dante got up and explained everything, it made sense.
Yeah, I really thought you were going to let her go.
It was a huge secret. She should have told me. And there was a time in my life when I would have just, I wouldn't have been able to get past it.
Well, you are evolving, my friend.
Well, you know what? I realized I don't want to spend the rest of my life missing her. I'd rather spend the rest of my life loving her.
You must really have it in for me still for sending Michael to Pentonville.
You think that's why I told everyone the big secret? Because of you? I care about Sonny. I didn't want Sonny making a huge mistake.
And that you exposing me as a liar to Lulu, that's just what, collateral benefit?
If Lulu breaks up with you, that would be collateral benefit.
Unbelievable. Well, you know what, Carly? I don't care if you don't believe me. I love Lulu, and I'm not going to lose her.
It's great how you defend him no matter what.
I'm his mother. That's what mothers do.
So is there any chance that you could stop worrying and enjoy yourself?
Well, with your help, I think I might just be able to manage.
No, I don't regret marrying you. I mean, at the very least, we have a beautiful little girl.
I promise to love you and Emma for the rest of my life, and that's not going to change. No matter what the mistakes I've made or what happens.
We don't need to talk about that right now.
You're right. This is a wedding. We should party.
Yes, but tonight, it's not about us. It's about Sonny and Brenda.
So you're saying yes?
Look, I am so grateful to you. I mean, you've completely changed my life. You challenged me. You gave me the kind of life that I never thought I could have.
So it's a date. You know what? No, you're right. Let's not call it a date. Let's just say we showed up at the same wedding.
Patrick, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Well, you want to say
I'm
yes,
just
I
not
can
ready
tell.
for that kind of thing. Okay?
I love you. It's never going to go away.
I love you too. I'm not afraid of you. Maybe you should be. Why? You gonna try and boil me in some beaker or try to shoot me up with something like you did to Robin?
I never tried to hurt Robin.
She's crazy. And she's lying.
Take it easy.
Okay, you're embarrassing yourself, Maxie, so maybe you should go sit down.
So? You're a pathetic bitch.
All right, ladies, all right. You stay the hell away from Maxie.
I have a right to defend myself, Matt.
Did you hear that? I think that was a threat.
Okay, maybe you're after Robin, maybe you're not. I don't know. But if anything happens to her, some sort of freak accident, a fire, I swear to God, you will have to deal with me.
Okay. So you're just gonna sit there all night?
What? That was defending you.
I'm not talking to you.
Now, Caroline.
How could you let Max and Milo kidnap me from Kelly's and do nothing? You just stood there.
Baby, I knew you could handle Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I do wish I'd taken another closer look at that document you were waving around, though.
Why? Sonny may buy Dante's song and dance, but I expect more from you.
I'm reserving judgment. I have to say, though, Caroline, Uncle Luke is very impressed. Once again, you're talented.
Thank you.
You ever want to learn the art of the con? Look no further. I'm your man. I could put you in touch with your inner Spencer. We could do some damage if the right project ever came along.
Lulu doesn't want to see you. Leave her alone.
That's not gonna happen.
Look, if you really loved her, you would have made a full disclosure the minute that Brenda showed up in town. Do the right thing. Leave her alone.
You know, when I woke up this morning, you were gone.
Yeah, I got paged. Kid broke his arm in 3 places learning to snowboard. And I went back to your place, but you were gone by then, so I thought you'd probably be here.
And so he's stalking me now. Sorry, bad joke.
Well, the wedding is over by now. And I didn't think that you should be alone considering what Sonny did to your sister. But, you know, if you'd rather wallow, feel free.
No. I'm glad that you found me.
So when did Johnny and Lisa get so close?
Well, you know they're a regular item now.
She's obsessed with Patrick. Why would she go after Johnny Zakara?
You see, it's more like Zakara just shows up to the hospital and just drags her out of there. Yeah.
Why would he do that? She tried to inject something into Robin's IV. He knows that. He was there.
All right, Maxie, the cops did their search on the entire floor. They never found the syringe. It's done.
Oh my God. It's so obvious.
What?
Well, I practically ran over Johnny that night I was chasing Lisa around the hospital. She must have handed it off to him. That's why nobody could find it.
Whoa, Hannah, what? Are you talking about the syringe?
Yes, he's probably blackmailing her.
Why? Why? It's not like Zakara can't get a date or something.
Johnny loves to push everything to the limit. I mean, Lisa is dangerous. She's just as crazy as his sister. Oh my God, Claudia.
What? You lost me again.
Well, don't you see that Johnny, blames himself? He couldn't save Claudia, so now he's probably trying to save Lisa?
You don't really believe that Zakara has that syringe, do you?
Yes, I do. And you're gonna help me find it.
Michael! Glad you're still here. I was afraid I'd missed the whole thing. Hi.
I didn't think you were gonna be here. What?
Your dad invited me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had a job interview, though, that I couldn't cancel, and then I needed to go home and change, so that's why I'm so late.
Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
How was the interview?
The job would be perfect for me.
Yeah?
It's a small firm. They need a legal secretary, but they love the idea that I'm studying to be a paralegal. They even, suggested paying for some of my tuition.
Yeah, that's great.
It was, until they asked about the gap in my resume. And then I told them that I've worked as a stripper. They couldn't get me out of there fast enough.
That's not fair.
I'll get something. Don't worry.
Okay.
How was the wedding?
Wedding? Well, let's just say that I am really, really glad to see you.
I am glad to be here.
Perfect.
Yeah, see Dante?
Wow, Lulu just left, if that answers your question.
Did he leave with her?
Apparently, saving the relationship with the woman he loves trumps being your best man, so.
Did he say anything? Is he all right?
Sonny.
Yeah?
I know that this truth brought you and Brenda closer together, but it might have cost our Dante a lot more than it cost you. Are you okay?
Yeah. I used to get upset at Carly for staying connected to Sonny. Guess I'm the one who couldn't let go of the past, huh?
You can't help yourself. You're a rescuer. That's why you tried to save Brenda.
Yeah. And now I'm trying to get Carly back, but she won't even talk to me. I have a feeling I lost her for real this time.
I love it.
Okay, this is the place.
You should be here in a couple of minutes.
All right, you're gonna go into that clearing, and you make sure you give me a clear shot.
I didn't sign up for a gunfight without a gun. All we're supposed to do is grab Brenda, leave her on the boat, and disappear. Look, I've helped you out as much as I can, all right? Is there any possibility you can just let me walk?
No. And if I think you're setting me up, I'm gonna take both of you out.
Fair enough.
You having fun yet?
Fun would be a gross understatement.
You know, who would have thought that, like, when we're on the pier and you had that suitcase there, we would end up here, you know? Well, now we got the rest of our lives to just love each other.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to invite Brenda and Sunny to have their first dance as husband and wife.
Really?
It's perfect.
I'm sinking fast in your eyes. The memories dance, waking up this heart of mine, this crazy love. It's you and I. Can you see? This was meant to be. So far from where we've been, we'll carry on the ties that never end. Will bring us home again. The distance, so far and wide. I long for you by my side.
Wouldn't you like to sweep across the floor lost in someone's eyes? Dance. Wouldn't you love to dance?
He'd love to dance.
Can you see?
You're not leaving. You have to dance with me.
Well, all right, I'd be delighted.
So far from where we've been, we'll carry on the ties that never end. Will bring us home Can you see? This was meant to be. So far from
Brenda's dress is gorgeous. Look how pretty she looks when she dances.
You want to dance?
I would love to.
will bring us home.
I'm really bad. Just a warning.
Well, just move with the music. Relax.
Okay.
And think about how lucky we are to be here together.
Lulu, I know you're in there. I saw your car downstairs. The engine's still warm. I'm a trained professional. I notice these things. It's a stupid joke. Lulu, come on, open the door. I did not sleep with Brenda.
You embarrassed me enough?
Yes, I actually have. So I want you to have at me, scream at me, kick me, punch me.